How's it going? Hi friends. I'm just gonna hang out a little bit, wait for some people to join. Oh yeah, there we go. Hi Sarah. How are you doing? What are you working on? I finished up the granny square from last week's live stream and it looks so good. Hi Taylor. Yeah, what are you guys working on? It is very hot today. It's like 90 degrees. So I'm like feeling chill and warm. But I'm staying hydrated. And hanging out. And I've got my fan on. My hair isn't quite blowing in the wind, but it's feeling pretty good. Ooh, tessellated pullover. What yarns are you using? What color is it? I've been seeing so many good ones. The vest is kind of calling to me, but I don't know when I'm gonna have time to do all the things. And you're still working on your halibut sweater. Is it coming along? Hi Claire, how are you? So my plan is to do the same thing as last week. So, but I've edited it a little bit because I found this amazing die. You can't really see it. And it's like a 4-sided pyramid die. So I have my trays of colors and I've added more yarns to it, and we're gonna make a granny square. If you would like to pick a color, you can donate to the Ko-Fi, and then I'm gonna roll and we'll see how many rows of that color, because I tried, right? I tried to have the dollar amount match up with the number of row amount, but Ko-Fi has like a minimum, so that didn't work. So now I have this little die to try. So we're gonna try it that way. But yeah, this is the granny square from last week's live stream. She's cute, right? It turned out really sweet. So yeah, that's what's going on. Say, we've got these guys. We're getting there. Hi, Kate. Hi, Heather. Super addictive knit, the tessellated. Yeah, main color is navy. Color changing is pink, yellow, orange. And fluff is a lighter blue. Oh my God, yes, that sounds amazing. And you're on the body of your halibut. Love it. Everyone who just joined, what are you guys working on tonight? I actually took my Fest vest off of the needles. It's on a holder, and I am blocking like the half that I did because it's superwash yarn and the edge was curling a lot, and so I just wanted to make sure that the edge would not continue to curl. So I'm blocking like the half of it, the half of the body that's done, just to make sure we're all good. But I don't know if I like wrung it out enough because it's so hot. I didn't think I had to. So it is still very warm, or like wet is what I mean. Even though it's hot up here. So I'm hoping that like by tomorrow it will finally dry, but wish me luck from the blocking. higher powers. You're casting on your test knit. Are you talking about my test knit or another test knit, like for a sweater? Heather, onto the second front panel of my bookworm cardigan. Second front panel. Okay, that's like, you're making moves. Love it. Okay, if you're just joining, we're making a granny square. If you would like to pick one of the colors, you can you can buy me a coffee via Ko-Fi, this little link right here. And then I will show you the amount of colors, and then we're gonna roll this little dice to determine whether we're gonna do 1, 2, or 3 or 4. 1, 2, or 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4 rounds of that color. We're just trying something new, right? It was really fun. This is the granny square we made on last week's live. So this is like really helping me get through these granny squares, which are 19 rounds. And the blanket will come to a close hopefully sooner rather than later. Hi Sandra, how are you? What are you working on? Hi Maria. Thanks for hanging out. Maria, did you go and see Talk to Me? I saw you were at the movies. I hope you saw it. Yeah, what else is going on? Aside from it being hot, me and my dad are reading a thriller together, and we like agreed to listen to like read or listen to the first 20 chapters of the book. And I was just listening and I couldn't put it down, and then I was like, oh, I accidentally am at chapter 25. So I had to put it away until we can talk about it this weekend. He said he's gonna try and catch up tonight, but that's been really, really nice. Yeah, I don't blame you, Sandra, because you are on the opposite coast. But yeah, we're hanging out. Also, sorry if there's like a little bit of spottiness. We were just talking about how Wi-Fi in the new house. I don't know if it's because the router's downstairs and I'm now upstairs, but... Oh, you did finally see it and love it? Oh, I'm glad. I thought it was so good. I like thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, it was a good one. I ran into, at Knit Night last night, a viewer who gave me this like beautiful skein of yarn that I wound up, and I might just start my granny square with this. Look how pretty that is. Very autumnal. Just for something new. But yeah, I did record a vlog yesterday, which will be going up tomorrow. I'm still like undecided if people enjoy watching vlogs, but I have fun making it, and I guess that's the important part. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so autumnal, right? I also, me and my cousin have both been on the hunt for the pumpkin Reese's or the bat Reese's. You know, like the shape Reese's peanut butter cups are like so much better than a normal peanut butter cup. Right? It's true. Like, no argument. And so she like came back when I was watching my niece. She like came back and was like, guess what Safeway had? And she hooked me up. I think I'm gonna make like a little like Halloween countdown for Kay, because I got myself a yarn advent calendar, fully influenced by Maria. So I thought I would get them a little like thing to open as well. Okay, well, I'm glad you guys like the vlogs because I like making them, like I said, but I can't, like, the views on the vlogs are not as high as other things, so. Oh, thank you, Kate. It's true, I don't know the science behind it. Yeah, of the Reese's, I know. All right, Kate, let me show you what we got. We've got this little basket. Oh my God, I can't. Ugh. This is terrible. I feel like maybe my phone was higher last week or something. We've got this basket. Look at these beautiful. But then we've also got a whole other basket. I guess we could also do if there's a shade you want to do. Oh yeah, I can do it this way. If there's a shade you want to do, then we can. You think the Reese's thing is the ratio of chocolate to peanut butter in the shapes? That's not a bad guess. I guess because there's like more peanut butter and like the chocolate is a little thinner. But yeah, here are your color options. It's a pretty good palette, I think. If you want to see anything closer, let me know. And also, I always mention this, but there's like a lag, so I feel like I am holding stuff up for a lot longer than I am in like the actual thing. Dusty pink purple next to the chartreuse in the basket number 1. This guy. No worries about that. And thank you. This is yarn from yours truly. This is M to the 3rd sock in the color Hugo. And let's see how many rounds we're doing. 3. Perfect. Thanks, Kate. For anyone curious, I'm using a D hook, which is 3.125 millimeter. I like made an actual pattern in crochet for the first time. I don't know if you saw it on Instagram, but it was that little, what is it called? Bandana. And I noticed in doing that my, oh my God, you guys, thanks Sandra, thanks Maria, that my gauge is a little loose when I do, when I actually am like following a pattern and like using the hook that they recommend. So that was an interesting thing to learn. I'm also going to keep a little notebook just so I do not lose track of how many rows of each thing I need to do. Okay, and now you guys get to pick your yarns. I sort of feel like I'm in like 4-H or something. I'm like, look at all these beautiful, I don't know, little gems. Yeah. You know. And maybe while you're deciding, I will eat a Reese's. so goofy and awkward. Orange for me, moody burgundy maroon. Okay. Okay, orange. Gotcha. This orange, I think that's the only. Here, I'll give you a couple options. We've got this orange or this orange. The bigger ball or smaller ball. And then I got a burgundy maroon, which I think is this one. Okay, rolling also for the orange right now. 2. So that's amazing. And then that one for Maria. Gonna roll for that. And that was 1 round. Burgundy. And thank you, Sarah. Let me know. Let me know what color you want. And I guess you can go back and look at the colors too, so maybe I don't need to awkwardly hold them up every single time. I'm happy to, but yeah, let me know, Sarah. And maybe if I pick up enough and like lay them out, then I also will not have to have 2 baskets and I can shove them all into one. Ooh. Yeah, this one, speckled pink in the corner of the square basket would be pretty. Speckled pink in the corner of the, oh wait. Speckled pink in the corner of the square basket would be pretty. Este. That one is pretty. Okay, I'm liking this vibe. Let's see about that one. That's a 4 speckly. Okay, cool. You guys, it's so fun. Okay. So these ones are these orange ones. I used this Lana Slate, but I think this is the one Sandra was talking about. And that is, I feel like it's called Porch Pumpkin, and it's from Farmer's Daughter, and it's the Moon Sister palette. So the Stellina is copper, which I love. And then this guy is a Spin Cycle Leftover. I don't know what this was from initially, but that's such a good one. It's so pretty. And then this one is a Yarn Less Traveled. They just like stopped dying, and that was one of their last. It's from like the Alchemy collection. So yeah, all good choices. This is gonna be really pretty and very autumnal. You guys are picking up the vibes. Porch Pumpkin. Sorry, yes, that one. No, you're okay. Yeah, Porch Pumpkin, right? Whomst among you also picked up a pumpkin spice latte today because I was so stoked that it is like pumpkin spice release day. I already texted with Maria about it this morning, but Kay was like, I'm gonna take you to Starbucks for this because you've been talking about it for like 2 weeks. And I was like, thanks, Kay. So they got me my pumpkin cream cold brew, and I was such a happy camper, and we went and ate in the park with Maple. It's very nice. So even though it's 90 degrees, this morning it was very brisk and like in the 50s. So it felt nice. Round 1 complete. You'll be grabbing one tomorrow? Yes. I know my friend was then texting me frantically like, it's not showing up on the app for whatever reason. And I was like, no. Very dramatic morning. Pumpkin you. Yeah. So good. I also just like always think about that like video of the guy skateboarding to the Fleetwood Mac song, but he has like a pumpkin jack-o'-lantern on his head and he just like dumps the pumpkin spice latte. I was like, that's me today. That's my move. Also hilariously, after I just talked about how I don't love doing sample knitting or test knitting because it eats into my other knitting time, there was a sweater that I was not intending to make that I was like, maybe I'll just see if I get accepted into the test knit. And so I signed up, and now I'm accepted into the test knit. It's like, the deadline is for 2 months away. So it's like doable, but I don't know if that was the right decision for me right now. So anyway, I've been grappling with that all day, trying to get ready to put out this baby blanket pattern. So yeah, I know you guys, the allure of test knitting is just, it's just very grand. I love the beginning of the granny square when the circles are very chill. Like the rounds are not very long. It's pretty fun. Also, another ridiculous thing that I saw which is why Marie and I were texting earlier, was, oh, my phone is up there. Someone posted at Joann's this like sewing machine that was made out of a skeleton and like bones. I'm gonna see if I can find it. It was so ridiculous. Joann's skeleton sewing machine. You guys, I don't know why this exists. LED. Okay. Look at this absurdity. I'm gonna be thinking about that skeleton sewing machine for a long time. Apparently it's a light up. So all of us like have regrets about signing up for test knits is like the vibe that I am getting. I am test knitting. It's called the Farm Chores pullover. So it's like really beautiful texture, cable-y, drop shoulder situation. It's in DK weight. I don't know. I guess like even though I got accepted, I don't technically have to do it. So I need to do some swatching this weekend, look at what I've got, and then decide from there. Yeah, but no, for real, I can't stop thinking about that ridiculous skeleton sewing machine situation. Like, what is that? whenever there's a product like that out, I'm like, how many rounds of people had to approve of this thing for it to be made? And this is one of those situations where I'm just like, I don't know if that was edited well enough. I also, there's like, Michaels has a Edgar Allan Poe collection, and it's like, there's just some weird pieces in it. But the one that I am thinking of the most is Edgar Allan Poe sitting on a toilet, but fully clothed, and like, there's a raven on his shoulder or something. Has anyone seen that? You guys are like, it sounds like I had a fever dream. Edgar Allan Poe, toilet, Michaels. The only image I see right now is from, yeah, this is ridiculous, is from Reddit. The skeleton is confusing. I was trying to figure out if it was real or not for a minute. I know. Yeah, see, Kate, that's exactly why I signed up for the testnet, was because it felt like it fit in with my plan, but like, honestly, it wasn't next on the queue. And like, that doesn't mean it can't jump the queue, but then like, I keep letting things jump the queue and then I don't get my plans done. So, Maria, I mean, it's not like we're that starved for Halloween shit at this point. Come on, I feel like they're testing us and it's a big prank. Yeah. I don't know why he's on a toilet. I don't know. It's so weird. And again, like, how many versions of that? And his pants aren't down. Like, he just happens to be sitting on a toilet. I don't know. I don't know. Speaking of Poe, did you guys see the movie with Christian Bale and like Neville Longbottom being Edgar Allan Poe? That also sounds like a fever dream. I don't know what's happening. I actually enjoyed that. I think it's, can't remember the name of it. The Pale Blue Eye or something. Edgar Allan Poe. Oh no. I do not think that. Yeah. I just like I don't know who let that happen. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's bad. I'm sorry I had to say it. Yeah, you did have to say it, and I appreciate it. I like that you got chastised by Kate. Like, okay, Claire. Hi, how are you? Well, I'm glad we're cracking each other up. Kay and I have decided that one of our favorite genres of TikToks is when someone is trying to record a TikTok while they're upset and they don't realize that they accidentally put a filter on. And there was this one where this like young woman was like clearly like she was like crying, and she was like, I'm just so sad I like can't go outside. And I don't know if she like had COVID, I don't know what exactly was going on, but when she opened her mouth to say outside, a filter came on and like distorted her face, changed, like it was a very jarring like transition. And then she was like, oh, and then like stopped and it would go back, and then she would try and say something else and it would like keep doing it. I can't tell you how many times I watched that and how hard it made me laugh, because that's totally something I would do where I'm like very upset and then I do something that makes myself laugh so hard that I can't be upset, and then I'm like upset that I can't be upset. Anyway, that's something that made me laugh, and maybe I'm a bad person for it, but it was funny, so. Okay, first 3 rounds done. Very pretty. Where did my scissors go? Also, I have dog treats in my little drawer for Maple. Hey, Maple, you want a treat? Maple, do you want a treat? Come! I knew you were up here. Come here. Oh, good girl. Here, it's for you. Okay, good girl. All right. Look how cute. Honestly, this in and of itself is like the perfect little granny square. So sweet. Okay, next we've got the orange in porch pumpkin. I really hope that's the name of this, because we would all be very disappointed if it was not. And we're doing this one for 2 rounds. So if you would like, if you're new, if you're just joining and you would like to contribute a color for the granny square that I'm working on right now, you can send me a little coffee via Ko-Fi, and then you can pick a color from a palette that I have, and then I will roll this little dice to determine how many rounds of it I will crochet. That's how I'm making this right now. Well, I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you were able to catch a live stream. Oh yeah, and I forgot to get myself a Reese's. Okay, I'm gonna show you this, but you can't tell Kay about it, okay? Because I've been collecting goodies. I think, oh my god. I think they're downstairs, so. We've got, oh my god. I hope they're not melted. Got Reese's pumpkins. The best. And then we've got a couple pairs of Halloween socks, because Kay loves fun socks, okay? Fun, fun, fun. And then I got these like chocolate covered pretzels that have Halloween sprinkles on them. But shh. And then last but not least, scary gummies. I may have opened them. Shh. I'm gonna put them in a jar so no one will know. Do we have these Halloween Reese's in Canada? Oh my god, if you don't, I'll send you some. Because they're the best. They're like skull gummies. So don't tell them. Shh. Me and my cousin have been looking, and I finally found some at the grocery store. So it'll be pretty fun. But also, like, they don't know how many there are, so some of them are for me, you know? I'm also gonna get some more, like, accessory things, like maybe a t-shirt. But yes, Reese's pumpkins are the best. And it's not super melted, so. Oh, so good. When they're in this form, they remind me more of tagalongs, which is like a Girl Scout cookie from the West Coast. They're called something else, I think on the East Coast. Halloween haul at Winners. Pumpkin waffles sound really good. Claire, keep us updated, please, because they're superior Reese's. Eggs are the best shape for candy. Love that. I had a girlfriend of mine, not like a girlfriend of mine, but like my ex-girlfriend, was Jewish, but like loved Cadbury eggs. So every Easter season would like stock up on Cadbury eggs. It was very funny. As I choke. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, this like combo. Oh my god. You guys did good. You did good. Why do the holiday shaped Reese's taste so much better? Yes, we were having this discussion earlier. They do. They are just better. I think it's whoever said it was the ratio. I agree with that, because I think that there's like more chocolate when they're in the little cup form, and frankly the chocolate is not the best. American chocolate in general is not the best. Oh yeah. Oh my god, this is doing it for me. A little bit sparkly. Ugh. They're called peanut butter cups for a reason. More peanut butter, more better. If I had a choice between like a peanut butter cup, a Reese's peanut butter cup, and like, I don't know if the Canadians have the Justin's peanut butter cups that are like the organic peanut butter cup. Oh my god, those are so good. The dark chocolate ones. I'd eat those over a Reese's any day. Also, I find it funny that like on the East Coast, a lot of people said Reese's. And we were like, but it's Reese's Pieces, not Reese's Pieces. I don't know. It was funny. I kind of like, I just didn't know they called, like, I don't know. I don't know why it would be called different. I don't know that this happens like elsewhere in the country, but here, for whatever reason, the hottest part of the day is not 3 or is like not noon to 3. It's actually like 5 p.m. So earlier today, it was like so lovely and enjoyable, but at 5, it hits like 90. And then it does cool pretty rapidly once the sun goes down, but like it stays 90-ish for like, or like, you know, whatever the high is for a couple of hours. So, you know, it's not like you're hiding in the middle of the day, but it's like on your way home and after work, you're like, so hot. So I'm definitely feeling it a little bit up here in my little office, but yeah. I mean, I can have my opinions about how to pronounce shit, but when it comes down to it, no one's really right or wrong, right? I just saw this guy who was like talking about how he thought tapatio was called tapatio sauce. He was like, for years I thought it was tapatio sauce, but it's tapatio, which made me laugh really hard. Tapatio. This is making me crave Reese's, and I don't have any, so I had a spoonful of maple syrup. That's amazing. I bought like some pumpkin coffee syrup, like the skinny syrups from Home Goods to try. The one that I like is called pumpkin cheesecake, but to be honest, like because it's like sweetened with like sugar alcohols, I don't know, it wasn't quite doing it for me. So I'd rather like mostly drink not sweetened coffee and then occasionally have a sweetened coffee with a plan. Because I just don't do sweetened coffee most of the time. But the ones that I do have, I want to just like enjoy, you know? There was this like honey cinnamon latte, I think, in Boston that I used to get at a place that is pretty good. But you need quite a bit of honey for it to be sweetened to the point where I like it, so don't do that very often either. We have people at work who pronounce Library Patron like a tequila brand. Library Patron when asking about which is our Wi-Fi, it always gives a giggle. Library Patron. Oh, that's pretty funny. Night, Sandra. Thanks for hanging. We need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need 9 more rounds of colors for this to be a complete granny square. So if you would like to donate, no, I knew what you meant, Heather. So if you'd like to donate and pick a color for the granny square, you can do so via Ko-Fi. And then you get a pick from the little palette of colors. And I will probably not finish it on stream tonight because it does take a while once the rounds get bigger, but we'll add it. I'm keeping a little list over here. And I'll write the list out and I'll have it done by next week. You guys are really gonna help me crank through this little granny square blanket I'm working on. Big granny square blanket I'm working on. I have been trying different of the seasonal silk flavors of creamers, and I was so excited because they have a maple one right now, but it's not as good as the real thing. Yeah, I feel like maple syrup, once you've had like the real stuff, is tough. I don't know who to thank because it said someone, which just means your privacy settings are so that I can't see you. And thank you. Thanks, guys. But let me know which colors you would like. I think I was somewhat okay. I believe you, Claire. Let me hold up my trays for you to peek. I don't know why I always have the desire to stick my tongue out, but there you go. And if I can't tell which one you're talking about, we'll figure it out together. I mean, what would I be able to do about it? I can go into the back end of Ko-Fi and double check, but I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna choose to trust you. The yellow at the bottom of the brown. Oh, that's a good one. Este, love it. And then we get to roll the dice for how many rounds we're gonna do. Oh, hold on. 2, love it. And Heather, you were you're Miss Moody Bear, right? So you let me know, Mrs. Moody Bear. Excuse me. You let me know what color, and if you want to see the basket again, let me know. Ooh, yes. Oh, you guys, this is good. So that's 2 rounds. Love it. Autumn. Amazing. So now we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we need about 5 more rounds to complete the granny square of 19. Oh my god, look at this, you guys. So good. This is like kind of like the more saturated version of this, which I love. Oh yeah. Last night, as I was walking to my car, I had like this here, and like I was holding my keys, I think, and I had my bag, and I was holding something else, and I was going like this. And Tim was like, "You look like a toddler." You look like a toddler trying to like drink out of a cup, a sippy cup. And I was like, wow, you've never said anything more rude to me. Now it's like, imagine me 10 feet behind and you don't notice because I'm walking so slow because all my focus is taking a sip of my water cup. That was the vibe. We're trying to decide what we're gonna do this weekend, and tonight, or I'm sorry, Friday night is the like very late emo dance party that Kay and I went to once, and it was so fun. But it's also so late at night. Like, we have to come home from work and take a nap to be able to go, okay? There's a drag show, an emo drag show that happens during the dance party at midnight. It's real fun though, so we've been, I don't know, we're trying to decide if we want to like disrupt our whole weekend sleep schedule to go to that emo dance night. What am I making the granny square floor for? Just a blanket. Yes, let me show you. I have a blanket of about I don't even know how many I have right now. I think there's 9 granny squares. Ooh, look at her. She's beautiful. So I've got 12 granny squares in this blanket. And I thought that it would be done at that point. But once I like put them all together and like was looking at it, I realized that realistically I wanted like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares more. Just to make it really, really luxurious. It is funky and kooky, and it is for my little sister. And so I was like real into it, and then I kind of like slowed down a bit. So I started doing this on the live, and it's like such a perfect, it's so fun. And it's bringing my inspiration back. So grateful for that. Okay, now we're on to Maria's burgundy row, which I'm excited about. That sounds amazing. Def pre-game nap. Absolutely. That's how I feel going to shows my 30s, I know. I'm like, where are my earplugs? Why is everybody in my space? Why is it so hot? Why do my feet hurt? Emo dance night and drag show sounds super fun. I've been wanting to go to an emo night, but none of my friends here are old emos like me. It was so fun. So Kay and I just went ourselves, and everyone was basically like just scream singing along and dancing to every song that came on. It was a blast. There were a few songs that were from like after I listened to emo music, and I was like, who the fuck is this? That was funny, but in general it was very fun. And even though we didn't really know anybody, it was like very community. It was fun. What weight of yarn are you using? So I am using a mixture of weights. In general, it's like fingering through to sport, but I'm not too worried about it because it's such a big mix of stuff. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. But like these, like the M to the 3rd sock that I used for the beginning, this like mauve-y bit is actually much thicker than the orange skein. But I just keep going with it, and they usually all work out and they end up about the same size. So I don't worry about, I mean, I'm not using anything more than a sport and anything thinner than a fingering, but I interchange the two willy-nilly. I just pulled out like a bunch of skeins from Stash, essentially. I have bought skeins to add to this like collection, but a lot of them are stuff that I used in my D20 sweater. I actually have a whole basket of stuff that I didn't even pull out yet, but as I use stuff up, I add to the basket. So it's really fun, and it's fun to like have like a scrappy project, but for the scraps to kind of coordinate well. So yeah. And I have like so many little bits and bobs of spin cycle that I've been given and have, so it's fun to use something that like can incorporate that. But you okay?
Okay. Just wanted us to be together.
Oh, Maple's hurting us, I see. How are you feeling? Not good.
Stomach is sore.
Okay, then give me back that Reese's.
Yeah.
Oh no!
So sad.
I'm sorry.
I think I need broccoli or something.
Okay, well, I'll just have to eat it for you. Take one for the team. I know. I don't know. They just get headaches, which also makes their stomach hurt. And I thought they had moved past it, but clearly they're still not feeling well. So it's okay. They'll be okay. But when they can't even eat a Reese's, you know it's bad. Oh my god, this is gonna be the moodiest Granny Square ever. They will. They just get like, I don't know, they just get these like weird headaches that have to do with like not having enough protein. And I don't know what it is, but usually it gets better with like, they'll be better tomorrow probably. But it's uncomfortable while they have it. And also the heat does not help. That's why they have been staying downstairs in the AC. But Maple doesn't like us being apart, so she herds us to be together. But now I hear her. Oh, she's under my desk. Hi. So. We also like kind of ran out of TV shows. We finished Yellow Jackets, we finished The Bear, and we haven't started anything else. I don't know. You guys have anything? Hi, Sophia. How are you doing? You guys, Sophia is who named the Besitos blanket that I am putting out the pattern for next week. And she's goofy and thinks she's going to pay for the pattern, but she's not because she named it. So when it's done, you'll be getting a copy, Sophia. Porfa. She is the littlest sheepdog. The most gentle sheepdog who just gets mildly distressed when we're not in the same room. Also, when we have therapy together, Kay and I have therapy together, Maple just like is like so stoked for some reason that we're like talking together on the couch. I don't know what it is, but she like refuses to not be on our laps, which is so funny. So like it's like me and Kay in the viewfinder of the Zoom, and then Maple's also like hello. So I'm like, it's not really couples therapy, it's couples therapy plus Maple. I have not seen the show Somebody Somewhere. Tell me about it, please. The other thing is that like Kay likes a comedy, like a sitcom, and I like a drama. So usually what ends up happening is that we like, I'll start watching a show and then they will tune in and then start watching it with me. Or we have to find something that's like a dark comedy or something. I don't know, it's hard to watch shows with someone else, because I could watch like action-y, high fantasy stuff. Like I still have to watch, I have to finish Shadow and Bone. I think I was like halfway through the second season, and I just like abandoned it. And also Kay gets distraught if I start watching too many shows, which doesn't bother me, but they're like, we have to finish the shows. Night, Kate. Talk to you soon. Thank you again for choosing a couple rounds of the Granny Square. Okay, I will write it down, Claire. I will report back. Hilariously, my coworker was like telling me about a really, really crappy like MTV reality show that I think she like, because we watch Love Island, so people think we love reality TV, but like honestly I can't usually stomach it. I don't know what Love Island just has, that special something that keeps me entertained all summer. And so she like recommended it to me, and I like saw it on Hulu, I think. It's called Siesta Key. Have any of you watched this? And so I like started, I watched maybe the first like 5 minutes and was like, oh no, because they are just like bad acting. Like it's like that bad. But they were like introducing the characters as if it was like the OC or something, and it was like, this is Addison. She like, I don't know, she like left for school. And they were like describing this guy, and they were like, this is Garrett. He was never really part of our clique, but he has abs for days. And I was like, what is the correlation? Like, they didn't give you anything more. That's like all they said. It was so funny. I was like, I don't know. Yeah, because people have been talking a lot about the new Bachelorette Now, because I guess some of the like producers left the show or something, but I just still can't do it. All right, I'm starting the pretty speckly buddy. Clearly I have to concentrate. Sheesh. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Please. Oh boy. This is gonna be cool. The grocery girls raved about Flock and said everyone should attend next year. We were told it'll be the weekend of August 9th, and I'm down. You? Ooh, yes, I would really like to go next year. I actually might vend next year. So, yes, I will be there in some capacity, but I'm gonna really try and make that happen. Hopefully I swear to God, if I'm moving again next year, I'm going to lose it. But hopefully I will not be moving, and it'll be great. But yes, I heard great things about it. I watched a couple YouTube like recaps of the day, and it just looked really great. So yeah, I definitely want to. There is also an event happening in Portland in November, like the beginning of November, that is called Sacred Sheep, and it's being put on by Ritual Dyes. So for anyone interested in that, I think it'll be a really good little show, and it's just one day. Yeah. And yes, I am completely caught up with Great British Bake Off. Don't worry. We do love in October on Food Network. There's a show called Halloween Wars. I feel like I've probably talked about it before on here, but Kay and I love watching it. It's like a cake sugar artist pumpkin carver competition where you have to make like a cohesive display using all of those elements based on like a theme, and like teams compete, and like the artistry is fascinating and amazing, and they just make like, you know, like a haunted mansion theme or something. And we really love watching those. It's just like a big competition for like cake artists and stuff. Would recommend. Yes, Halloween Wars. For some reason, Kay at some point said like Halloween War. Like, I don't know why they did that, but like when Halloween stuff starts coming out, we both are like, Halloween War. I don't know, it's just one of those dumb coupley things, but I hope that every time you see Halloween Wars, you go Halloween War, because it's hilarious. I like the Fall Baking Championship. I also like when they do the gingerbread. I think they did a spooky gingerbread competition. Is that the same thing? Can't remember. You are going to Rhinebeck this year. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. I know your plans got foiled last year. Oh, I can't wait to hear about it. What sweater are you making? Oh no. I think I'm good, but ooh, I don't know about that. Yeah, because gummy candy, no. Maybe. This has been happening to me because I have like fans blowing in my face all the time. And the air quality is like iffy right now because there's some fires up in Washington. Yeah, candy is basically a cough drop, right? It did help. Yeah, we were talking about the tessellated vest and pullover earlier. The vests are definitely having a moment. I'm knitting a vest. I think they're definitely having a moment. I floated the idea past some of my knit night group this week about going to Rhinebeck next year, and that might be happening. Ugh. You know, it's definitely a bucket list event. Like, definitely, if you get the chance to go and you haven't gone, I would definitely recommend it. It's real fun. Oh yes, that would be a big trip. But yeah, it would be so fun. Just like a weekend of knitting. And like the vibes are just like immaculate for fall. I love it. Ooh, Claire. Yeah, it's not too bad for you to get there, right? I feel like it's almost better if you can drive because there's like not really an airport nearby. Like you have to fly in to somewhere like JFK and then like rent a car. I mean, you can even fly into Boston really. And it's like the same. Oh, and Claire, I saw that you did go to Festival Twist and you posted a little vlog. And I hope you had a lot of fun. But I've told you that that's one of my one of my bucket list events that I would like to go to because I love Urso Yarn Co. that's there. There's like a bunch of people who are there that I just like love the stuff that they make. But most of their names are in French and I can't speak French. But there's also like a fiber dyer who goes to Festival Twist. Oh, you haven't made the vlog yet. Okay. I think I saw maybe on your Instagram or something. Or maybe it was just that we had talked about it last live stream. But yeah, that's one of my bucket list ones. Also, I just would like to go back to Montreal. I would love to take Kay to Montreal because I feel like they would really like it. Yeah, I really like their yarn a lot. I feel like they have interesting bases and I just like their colors. Their like BFL sock base is one of my favorite sock bases. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, that's very much like Oregon Flock and Fiber here. We have like, that festival has a lot of local farms with yarn and stuff there. Yay! Oh, I'm excited to know what you think of it. I think one of the yarns, yeah, this one that I used in the last Granny Square. Why? I don't know. This like the camera is like backwards to me, but this is an Urso BFL option. I just love their colors a lot. Ooh, braid of fiber. I know, I was like all gung-ho about spinning for Tour de Fleece, and I did spin a lot, I feel like, for me during Tour de Fleece, and then I haven't finished my other little bit that I want to finish. I need to just do it because I am excited about the yarn I was planning to make. Okay, let's take a look at this. You guys, look how perfect this little granny square is. I love her. You guys did a great job picking the colors. We love it. Ooh. Okay. I'm excited. It looks so good, right? There are 5 more rows left in this granny square. I have all the colors picked out except for 5. So if one more person would like to donate to the Ko-Fi, then you can pick the color that will finish out the granny square, okay? We'll just round it up to 5 so that all the colors are picked out. So this one that I'm doing now, I rolled 4. So we're gonna do 4 of this, which I kind of love when there's more rows of the very variegated yarns, because you really get like the effect of the variegation. And then we've got this little like yellow butter yellow friend who has 2, and then we're finishing it off with this like basically more saturated version of that with 2, and then we've got 5 rows left to complete. Which I will pick if no one does, but it's more fun if you guys pick. Some of the videos that I have coming up are going to be, of course, the blanket. We've been talking about that. And then for the beginning of September, I'm going to do a vlog, or not a vlog, podcast episode, normal podcast episode, just talking about all the stuff I've been working on. And then I am going to a knitting camping trip. So I'm going to do a video about packing for the knitting camping trip, which I'm very excited about because my tent setup is going to be cute as heck. And then I will do a long vlog. I'm hoping it'll just be 1 episode, but perhaps it'll be 2 parts depending on how much footage I get, about going to knitting camp. Is that not going to be so fun? I'm so excited. So yes, we will be doing, those are some of the videos to look forward to over the next couple of months. I'm also, my good friend Mez, who I worked with at the tattoo shop, who did my Frida tattoo, is coming to town in October, which is my birthday. And she's gonna be tattooing me, and I'm really excited about that. And I think I might like vlog that day or something, or vlog maybe like my birthday week. So that should be fun. And then the weekend after that is the Oregon Flock and Fiber Festival, which I signed up for a spinning class at. So that'll be really fun. Yeah, just like a lot going on for the fall. We love fall, we love knitting. It's gonna be a good time. Yeah, it is a specific knitting camping trip that I taught at last year, and this year I'm just going as a participant because I had so much fun, and I really can't wait. It's like a wedding venue camping spot in Oregon. It's probably like an hour and a half drive away. They cook us food and there are classes. I did not sign up to do classes this year. So I'm just gonna go and hang out with people and knit and like have a good time, which I'm pretty stoked about. Because we just like didn't have camping in our agenda this season, so I'm glad I get to do it when it's a little bit cooler, and it's with a bunch of knitting folks. So I want to see all the headlamps at the knitting camp during campfire time. Oh yeah. I actually am going to get myself one of these. I will show you because everyone had them last year and they're so great. So instead of having a headlight, which is mostly great and amazing, but of course, when you're in a camp group, you don't really want to be like flashing everyone in the face with your light. We got these like neck light things, and I want to get one for myself. I have asked Kay if they would approve of me using this in the movie theater, and the answer was absolutely not. Don't embarrass me. So I usually don't knit when we go to the movie theaters. I know people do, but I don't. So should get pink, purple? I don't know. Anyway, excited about that. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for my little fall lineup. It is gonna be good. And then we were just talking, my mom was like already talking about Christmas plans, and I was like, like somehow I'm like, it's August. It was like July and I was like, ooh, fall. But like now it's August and I'm like, no, it's too early to talk about Christmas. Yeah, I like am a big advocate of neck lights, especially in that camping kind of scenario. So I will definitely be getting one before camp. I also kind of want to get like some solar like string lights or something so that I can make my tent like real cute. I know that is so extra, but you know what? I don't care. I'm very happy to be extra. I have one of those and my kids shake their heads every time the words like nerd start flying. Yeah, well, I'd rather not lose my eyesight, I guess, or make my eyesight worse by not having proper lighting. Put one of those on my Christmas list last year and used it while camping. Amazing. Yeah, it's like, it seems like a great like stocking stuffer kind of situation. I saw some solar string lights online and almost bought them, but I bought too much camping gear this year. I have some like solar like mason jars that we hang in our yard, and I probably could just take a couple of those and put them like outside of my tent. I don't mind being extra, like it's car camping, like, you know, I'm bringing everything I need. Oh, you got back from a camping trip this afternoon. I'm jealous. Way too early for Christmas, but do you think you'll do some Vlogmas? I will definitely do Vlogmas. I love doing Vlogmas. I will tell you, they do not get like very many views for whatever reason. Like people usually enjoy watching them at the beginning and then kind of like trickle out at the end. But I always love doing it, even if like, mostly just for like my personal like record. Like I find them really nice to look back on, like especially because the last 3 years have been like so many big changes. So I filmed like the first one was like the last year we were in Boston, and then the first year in the new place, and then last year. So yeah, I definitely will be doing Vlogmas. I really love it. I think that, you know, it's tough to juggle doing Vlogmas and also making sure that I'm like still enjoying just the season, because I do really love Christmas time. But I think like sort of grouping days together worked really well, and editing so that I can edit on my computer, because the first couple of years I just edited on my phone and it was very limited. So Yeah, definitely have learned a lot doing Vlogmas, but I quite like it, and it also just encourages me to do more like activities, like going out with Kay and doing, you know, things so that I can like record it. So all of those things are positives. I really like it, and I'm grateful that like my family is all really into it. Like Kay is like really down for it, and like if I do spend time with like my grandma, mom, and sister, they're also all like, yeah, okay, you gotta edit, that's cool, like you want to record us, that's like, yeah, of course. So because I know like not everyone is like that, and so I'm grateful that they like see the value in it and are into it. Let's see. One time, my partner and I made string lights for our tent out of glow sticks. It was super fun. That's cute. Got an Instagram ad bombed by this specific light. They had an infomercial style video for it, and it was ridiculous. Like people holding their phones on top of their head and dropping it. I feel like vlogs get less views, but the people who watch them are so enthusiastic, it makes up for it. That's how I felt in mine. Yeah, I definitely, like, it definitely it feels more intimate, and like I think some people are turned off by that, but the people who like it are invested, you know? I agree with that. I see a lot of people don't make separate thumbnails or titles for their Vlogmas videos, and I don't think the algorithm likes that very much. Yeah, I agree with that too. Christmas time is hard for me, but I love Vlogmases and made a nighttime routine to them the past couple of years. Oh yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, I do too. Like it makes me really happy to kind of have them to watch. Like it makes me feel very festive to see what other people's traditions are, and you know, all of that. So yeah, I will definitely keep doing them for the foreseeable future. I thought about doing like Vlog-a-ween, but I think there's already just going to be too much going on in October. October is always a busy month for me, like partially because of my birthday, but also just knitting related things happening. But I'll keep doing vlogs, and also I have been enjoying doing like the knit and chats every couple of months to talk about all the books that I have read. And again, like those aren't the videos that get the most views, and like not everyone likes them, but it's sort of like the people who do like them really enjoy them. So, and I also like having just like a record of the books that I've read and like my opinion of them, because I'm not really someone who sits, like I don't love writing so I don't love having, I just don't process my thoughts through writing very well. It's like a skill that I need to build, but I'm like very auditory and very chatty, if you couldn't tell. I'm surprised no one does Vlogist. Is that just too crazy of a name? That's cute. Vlogist would be good, except like August is kind of, like, I'm sorry if your birthday is in August, but August is kind of the most bleh month to me. Like there's nothing going on in it. I don't know. Like no offense to Virgos or Leos. Back in ye old days, the YouTubers used to do VEDA, vlog every day in April. Huh. Yeah, I was like never into that like era of YouTube. I don't know. I looked it up on YouTube, and there seems to be one single YouTuber doing Vlogist. Like currently doing it or had done it in the past. That's pretty funny. I mean, there is a G in August, so like Vlogist. Vlogist Among Us. They've got the market cornered. Does anyone have any fun recent gay reads they've liked a lot? I'm finishing one up, but reading like very slowly because I don't want it to end. Have you read Chef's Kiss? And/or have you read The Last Stop? It's a Casey McQuiston book. I think it's called The Last Stop. Both of those are ones that I really enjoyed. And I think Chef's Kiss is coming out with like another one in the series. Either it has already come out or it's going to come out, and both of those should probably be good. Yeah, unfortunately, Ryan Beck is not in the cards for me this year, but I keep holding out hope that it will eventually be in it. I have not read Fourth Wing. I do have the audiobook, but I just haven't dove into it. But I've heard so many good things and some like okay things about it. Did you read it and like it? Queer Principles of Kit Webb. What is that about? My book club was just trying to decide on a book for, I guess, September. And I think The Last Stop was so good. I would highly recommend it. I don't know if we've decided yet, though. But we were gonna read this book called, like, The Unfortunate Side Effects. No. Yeah, The Unfortunate Side Effects of Heartbreak and Magic, I think. But that I didn't realize it wasn't coming out until, like, September 19th. I was like, oops. So now we were deciding it's probably in my text messages. I was on the wait list at work for weeks and checked it out last week. I couldn't finish it. Oh, man. Queer Principles of Kit Webb. Stunning historical romance about a reluctantly reformed highwayman and the aristocrat who threatens to steal his heart. Oh my god. It was about a young man who wants to hire a retired highwayman to steal something. The highwayman chooses to teach him how to do it himself. Sparks fly. Ooh, I love that. I'm gonna have to add that to my list. Oh my god, I think there's someone playing bagpipes in the park. Huh. I'm glad you like the music, Sophia. I do too. Just my random collection of licensed lo-fi. I enjoyed One Last Stop and McQuiston's other book, Red, White, and Royal Blue. I haven't read their newish one yet, though. Yeah, I think the new one is like I Kissed Shara Wheeler. Is that Casey? I've heard good things about that one too, but I haven't read it myself. I looked at my gay stack of books and like 2 of them were just so literary and therefore very serious, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I have a sapphic like holiday book that I'm excited to read hopefully during Vlogmas this year. Kay got it for me last year and I've just been holding on to it. So excited for that. There's a second book also called The Perfect Crimes of Marion Hayes, but I haven't read that one yet. Huh. Yeah, I'm very intrigued by the Kit. You say Kit Weber? I can't see the name now. Kit Webb. Okay, one last call. I need at least one more yarn to do the border of this granny square. So if you would like to donate via Ko-Fi and then pick the last color, that would be amazing. If not, then we'll have to wait until next week and I'll just get through what I get through. But thanks everyone who's sent me a coffee so far. This has been really fun. I'm really enjoying doing these every week, and you're gonna help me get through this dang blanket in time to give to my sister for Christmas, which is very exciting. Maple, are you back from a walk? You want a treat? You want a treat? Okay. I guess she doesn't want my treat. It's fine. With a stunning tale of reluctant criminal and the thief who cannot help but love her. Oh my god. Do they take place in the West? Like, are they Westerns? Because if that is the case, then Highwayman, Criminal and Thief. Bye, Sophia. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, now you want a treat after you already got your other treat. You have to come say hi, though. Come here. Up, up. Up, up. Up, up. Come say hi. Up, up. Come here. Up, up. Up, up. Up, 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 up. Oh, no. She tried. Okay, I know you want your treat. Gross. Here. You feeling better?
Yeah.
That's good. You want a Reese's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, we both get treats.
That's how I get you to come up here when you get back from a walk.
You want a treat?
Everyone says, hi, Kay.
Hi.
Why are the pumpkins better than the cups? Oh my god, this is so good. Look at this one, you guys. It's so good. I'm so excited to add that yellow in too. It's gonna be really nice. They take place in London. Okay, I'm going back to lurking. You brought a book, so I jumped in. Oh, well, I'm so glad that you did, Amanda. Thanks for hanging. I mean, anyone is welcome to lurk, obviously, but it is fun when y'all have opinions and share them. Share what you're working on. Share good movies and TV. Because like I said, I need some TV recommendations. I've been watching Gilmore Girls, and you know what? I'm like really enjoying it right now. I think like one of the things that I forgot, or maybe is like didn't have an impact on me as much, is what's Melissa McCarthy's name in the show? Sookie? Is that her name? Hold on. I'm like doubting myself because I just read a book where the main character's name was Tookie. Gilmore Girls. And now I'm doubting what her name was. Sookie. Yeah, okay. And then I was thinking Sookie like from Vampire or whatever. Okay, anyway. So one of the things that I did not appreciate the first time that I watched Gilmore Girls, and I think because the early 2000s style has like come back into fashion. So the first time I watched it, I was just like, this just feels outdated. But now I'm like, oh my God, her style as like a plus size woman on a TV show is just like so good. Like she's got the bandanas going on. She's got like the like long maxi skirt with the slit and like the chunky sandals and like a denim jacket. Oh my God. I just have been like really, I'm like, I want to create like a Sookie style board of all her stuff. It's so good. I was working on a lash hook, did some cross stitch earlier. Now I have to go back to studying. Yawn. Wish I could craft and study at the same time. At least I can listen to you. Well, thank you so much for listening and hanging out. I love the attention to detail with her outfits. Yes, right? Oh, I think I'm gonna start taking some like screenshots. Because they're like she's freaking killing it. Like everyone else is sort of like but like I love the way they decided to style her. Yeah, it's just really, really good. Are you back for more? Are you back for more? Oh. Okay, fine. Here. Come here. There you go. You can have it. Okay, no more. Yeah, I definitely think I need to like... Also, when I got back from book club on Tuesday night, I was like, okay, you know what movie I've been hankering to watch because I keep seeing screenshots of it everywhere and that I've never actually seen before. When Harry Met Sally, okay? I've never seen it, and we watched it together, and it largely held up. There were a couple comments that were like, ooh, but like in general, like I enjoyed it. I don't know why. It was just like so perfect and like amazing, and I just loved it. Oh, anyway. I'm working on a weekender for my mom that I'm trying to knit before her birthday in 2 weeks. I started it today. We will see how far I get. Oh my God. Look, I'm an advocate of gifting the partially finished sweater and then like finishing it later. For real. Thanks for hanging out, Nicole. I'll see you soon. Talk to you soon. I was talking to a friend about the weird dissonance in Gilmore Girls between all the fatphobic stuff they say and how lovingly Sookie is treated. That's so real. I could not watch the reboot, like the 4-episode reboot that they did, because like the first like 5 minutes of it, they're being extremely fatphobic at a swimming pool, and I was like, wow, so you guys are affirming like my worst nightmare of being in a swimsuit in public. Like, why are you like this? Yeah. But anyway, the fat phobia is real. Yeah, the reboot, I did not make it into that, but you know, I'm enjoying the OG and like definitely have like a different I guess, interpretation of it than I did the first time I watched it, which I guess must have been like 10 years ago now. And just like annoyed with Lorelai's self-sabotage. Like, I don't understand why they had her self-sabotage like so many times and how it was supposed to be like a quirky like trope. I don't know, it was very disconcerting. I was like, girl, get it together. Also, like, the guy Rory ends up with, that like blonde rich dude. No, like, it's such a comforting show. Like, I definitely get it. I did not watch it when it was airing, but I watched it when it like was added to Netflix, which I think was like 10 years ago, like in college. And it was such a great thing to put on. And I don't know, I just was seeing a bunch of people like talking about it recently. And so I turned it back on. And it's just like sweet and cozy. And it really is like a cozy like mystery without the murder in show form. Like, it just has all of the like neighborhood tropes personified, which is fun. So yeah, I've been enjoying it. It's gotten harder to watch over the years, but it's still a big comfort. Yeah, I feel like there definitely needs to be like another cozy show like that, where it's kind of just like yeah, there's like things that are happening, but they're fairly low stakes, and you just have this like cast of characters that are goofy. I mean, centered around a knitting shop would be sick. But anyway, I always say that I'm very grateful that I had watched Gilmore Girls before moving to New England, because all of those like weird small town politics were like so real and so bizarre coming from the West Coast. They were like I worked at this library, and to get my paycheck I had to have it signed by like my manager, my manager's manager, and like someone at town hall. And if one of them was on vacation, which one of them usually was, I like wouldn't get my paycheck for like a week. I was like, what do you mean? Yeah, it was wild. What We Do in the Shadows. Yes, I've watched a bit of that. I don't know why, but maybe that I need to give that another shot. I think I've been holding off on watching it because I feel like Kay is gonna want to watch it with me. I don't know. Do you guys do that with your partners? You're like, I can't watch this without you. And so then you never watch it. Like, you both have to be in the mood to watch it, and it's hard to both get in the mood. Anyway. Okay. Okay, guys. I think my time is up. But this square looks so good. I'm very excited about where it's going. I have all the notes on the next couple of colors, and I will hold off finishing it. Or maybe I'll just pick a color to finish it. I haven't decided yet. We'll see how motivated I am. Yeah, exactly. I had to get approval from the mayor or whatever. But for real, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. It's always such a pleasure. I will be back next week. I'm not sure if it'll be Tuesday or Thursday, but I will let you know. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Tomorrow there is gonna be a vlog up at about 2 p.m. So add that to your queue to watch over the weekend. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Have a good night.